comes back there and says hot, see? Yeah. So see, that's, where your main line is coming in, I don't know.
Where's the shelf? Down there?
What? No,
Outside.
So, funny story. Okay, sorry, it's not really a funny story. It's more of just like a interesting story. Let me just tell the story and then you can decide whether or not what like genre it fits into. I don't think action. Romantic comedy? But as you know, these videos are coming out weeks after I film them, and so it takes me forever to actually sit down and edit the vlog. I'm just gonna blame it entirely on school and just go with that. Like here where I live, it was pouring just like a couple weeks ago. Water everywhere, rain, flooding, it was ridiculous. My basement got flooded, and the basement is where I keep my water heater. Water came up, got into the water heater, took out the light, got rid of all the hot water. I learned that the water heater went out when I hopped in the shower, and there was no hot water. So I went down there, the basement was kind of flooded. I ended up calling Dad, and he brought over the sump pump, and we pumped a lot of that water out there. Tried to get the water heater lit again, couldn't get it to work. Let it dry out, waited a couple days, tried it again, still nothing. Did that for a while. Eventually Dad's like, all right, well, hey, we know a guy. By the way, shout out to Richard Gilmore. Like if anyone's in the Pittsburgh area, Richard Gilmore. The guys that came and fixed my water heater, those guys, fantastic. Great job. Having a problem, can you come out and take a look at this thing? Opened it up, was able to get it going. Like while he was there, just kind of like as an afterthought, I was like, hey, is it possible that we can move the water heater, raise it up onto this little slab? Just so, I mean, it's a little bit higher off the ground so that maybe the water doesn't get up to it as easily. He's like, sure, I'll take a look at it. He starts looking and goes, okay, don't think I can put it up on the slab based on like the height, but you have a serious problem. All the gas that was getting burned was supposed to go into this funnel and then out and then eventually like get out of the house. Yeah, apparently there was a bend in that, and so none of the air or like none of the gas was able to escape. Yeah, that's a serious problem because it looks like a lot of the gas is going to be getting pushed back into the basement. He asked me if I had a carbon monoxide detector. I did not. I got one because he was like, yeah, you this could kill you. This is a very real, serious possibility. Yeah, so apparently that dip isn't supposed to be there. A couple days later, a different guy came out and he crawled back there and he was looking at it and goes, yeah, the pipe that's supposed to connect to the main pipe and send it straight through the, like straight up, like through the top of the house, that wasn't even connected. Like that was just eroded off. Hey, what's going on? No, you can't come with. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, that's not even connected. That sucks. So he's taking a look at it. I was like, all right, so what can we do? He's like, well, there's a couple of possibilities. One, we can either A, drill a hole in your floor and then in your ceiling and then in the roof and just run a pipe straight up from like the water heater and just like straight up. That's probably a bit much. Well, you could get an electric water heater. It's like, I prefer to have a gas water heater. I mean, an electric water heater is okay, but I would prefer gas. I was like, or we could like try to repipe it. I talked to Dad because, I mean, we agreed that we'd rather have them just like to repipe it, but they started looking at it. I was like, it's not gonna work. So we decided that the best way to do this is to drill the hole in the floor, drill a hole in the ceiling, and drill a hole in the roof, is to get a pipe to go straight up. I'm pretty sure a water heater is right around here. So now, everything is fine. Everything is great. Water heater is running. It's up on the slab. Got that pipe going straight up through there. Everything's good. And that's what I got now. It's screwed in, so it's all nice. Probably should not be down here with bare feet. And then I added some stuff to the floor down here. Look at this. The beautiful wall graphic. I love Einstein bagels. Oh my goodness. If there were any sponsors that I could have, Einstein bagels, please contact me. I love your caramel macchiatos. I mean, like, how many retweets will it take for me to get a lifetime amount of blueberry bagels with honey butter? Toasted. How many, Einstein? How many? Serious. Blueberry bagels, honey butter, toasted, lifetime. Come on, Owen. Einstein bagels aren't down here. Come on. Fine, I'll go first. Sure. Moral of the story, if you have any gas appliance, get a carbon monoxide detector. Just do it. Like the one I got at Walmart was like, I think it was like 15 bucks. According to the guys that were out here, my basement was just filled with carbon monoxide. And if the vents weren't open, I probably wouldn't be making vlogs. So, yeah. Just get a detector, please. Basement hasn't flooded yet since then, so haven't really put it through the test yet. But things are going great.
I'm helping Casey move out of dorms. She lives on the 3rd floor. Ready to go?
No, I need to finish sleeping.
Alright.
So just wait for a second. Just let me sleep and I'll go down with you. Because that Swiffer's also mine, I forgot.
So I'm helping Casey move back home. She's gonna be spending the summer with her family. She's also got a job up there, so that's gonna be kind of cool. I'm taking the cats with us because I can't bring the cats with me to where I'm gonna be staying. So Owen is staying with Mom and Dad, and Casey offered that she would take care of Griffin Church over the summer, which is very, very generous of her. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, thank you. Cats, they're gonna have 4 cats in the house. Now, I understand people that love cats are gonna be like, yay! But seriously, it's still 4 animals. Driving up there, spending the night, then I'm coming back home the next day. And then I really don't know when the next time I'm gonna see Casey is after that. I'm gonna miss her. Then in about a week, I start work. Yay! Holy crap.
Hello. Chill.
Oh, they'll work it out. Just let him go.
Church doesn't understand why the other cats don't like him. Church has all sorts of cat friends in Pittsburgh.
Toby,
Toby.
Jack, Larry, Sergeant Butterscotch.
Okay, stop.
Hi, Shelby. They're beautiful. Oh man, that'd be some cool solid light there. For a crazy amount of price. Holy cow. Ooh. Really all I'm looking for is I would love to find some sort of light or some sort of cover that really gives off this nice soft light feel to it. Because like when I'm trying to film something in my house, it is dark in there. I really don't want this like super bright light on me, but I want something, just something a little bit more softer, you know? That's bright. It definitely work though. Honestly, these might not be too bad. They're LEDs. hot sauce. I don't know why, because I don't use hot sauce on enchiladas. Nope, quesadillas. Quesadillas. I always confuse those two. Like, when I get here, it's like, you don't want an enchilada or a quesadilla? Because I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, that's it.
Thank you. You do.
On the fastest route.
Thanks.
You should reach your destination by 2:54 p.m.
Thank you. Heading home after a nice weekend. Helped Casey move back home. We got to see her one last time for the summer. Hopefully I'll see her next week. Or like, I'm moving in up in Kansas City. Said she's gonna come up for the weekend to help me out there. Or really just to hang out. Heading back home. Got 1 week before I move in and start work. Had a great weekend. Thank you to Casey and her family. Thanks for watching my cats. I know Milo was not too thrilled to have 2 other cats in the house, but I thank you for watching them.